up there. Really interesting, a cool story to share with you here. Back in the day, when Ed and Al and I used to play in the backyard parties, we used to put out flyers, right? We used to make up little posters and we'd take them out to all the clubs and all the concerts that we thought might be applicable to the concert crowd that we wanted to pull. And we'd get like, I think it was 4,000 for 20 bucks back in the day, and we used to put them everywhere. And I remember way back, further than I care to remember, when Bob Marley came to the United States for the first time in 1975. And he opened up at the world-famous Roxy Club, which is in Hollywood, California. And I was putting posters up on the wall because we didn't have enough money to get in. Who knew us? We were just a little club act. And I remember I had like a ton of posters underneath my shirt and a bunch of duct tape hanging off of my wrist here. And I was illegally putting posters all over the wall. And I remember seeing Paul McCartney walk inside, go see Bob Marley. Hey, there goes the guys from Led Zeppelin walking in to see Bob Marley. There goes Tina Turner walking in to see Bob Marley. And I thought, maybe someday I'll get into that club too. And it's kind of an interesting, I think it's a wonderful kind of a turn of events that it's Bob Marley's son, Kimani, who opened up tonight, huh? Full circle. And I remember standing outside. It was in the winter time. I'll never forget it. It was freezing my ass off. Putting posters on the cars, and there was that picture of Bob Marley. Bob Marley with the dreadlocks. Bob Marley with the bus in the background. He was on tour. Bob Marley with that great big spliff. And I said to myself, someday, I'm gonna smoke joints that big. Let's go back a little further. Same time period. Sitting in a circle at Kenny's house, passing joints both ways. Pot had seats back then. And it was like watching Kenny in slow motion. He had a Pink Floyd album cover that nobody ever really listened to the record. We just used it for rolling. Watching the seeds like in slow motion drift down the record cover into a big glass jar that Kenny used only for the seeds for 1,000 ounces of bunk Jamaican reefer. And across from the circle, underneath the black light on the black painted walls where we missed the dartboard and it chipped away the paint, we would pretend we were looking at stars. It was Thursday, 1972. And after a while, conversation would kind of jump low, and we'd look at the stars and we'd pretend we were looking out the windshield of the SS Enterprise. And I laughed a little too loud at something that a real pretty girl, she looked a lot like you. She said something funny and I laughed too loud, and she flicked a bottle cap across the circle at me and hit me in the arm. And I went, whoa! And she said, what are you, a girl or something? We spent the next 3 years together. And she used to say to me, Dave, play me that ice cream song. Well, sometimes it baby needs something to keep you cool. Yeah, sometimes it baby needs something to keep you cool. You better look out now, Tom, Dave got something for you. Tell you what, I'm right, you man, baby, stop me when I'm passing by. I'm right, you man, stop me when I'm passing by. They know my flavor, now the girl, she just satisfied. Check it out. I got a blue mountain in a boat. satisfied. Here we go, boys. To sunshine.